Hello, thank you for joining me today. What I'm going to be doing today is making a bird feeding station. So if you'd like to see how it's made and you'd like to stick around and see how this is made, carry on watching. As you can see there, I've got all my bits cut out. You need two inner trays which measure 5.5 inches by 4.5 inches. You need a bottom tray which measures 15.5 inches by 4.5 inches. Then you've got your ends which to the peak measure 12 inches by 6 inches. This is your middle tray which is 6 inches wide by 15.5 inches long, and then these will become your roof, which once you get it all together you'll have to measure it and leave about an inch overhang on either side, but we'll measure them again in a little bit and another step. But also what you need to do is in this middle shelf is cut two 3-inch holes to fit your bird feeders through, but I'll show you that as I'm going along. Also you'll need two strips to put on the sides of your bird feeder which measure 2 inches by 15.5 inches, but these pieces what fit in between at the bottom will determine how thick your pieces of wood are. If your wood is only a 1/2 inch thick, these are 3/4 of an inch. But if your wood's only a 1/2 inch, you're going to have to add 1/2 inch onto these pieces to make it fit in between. Right then, what I'm going to do now, this is the middle shelf. I've already marked it on there, if you can see. I've put an X in there. But in the middle one, you can put a little small hole in there as well and put some sort of a water dish in there. I just used a little jelly pot last time. But to mark that out, these are your pieces for in the bottom shelf. So if you just put that on there like so, and then put it on there, draw a line across there, and then put an X on it from corner to corner. That'll tell you your space. But also the other thing, you're going to have to get a hole saw what'll fit your bird feeder through, because they're not all the same size. I think the one I'm using at the minute is 86 millimeters, which is over 3 inches. But I know the one I made before was just under 3 inches. But that'll allow you a big enough hole, what you put in there, to take the complete bird feeder out. Otherwise you're going to have to make it so the bird feeder doesn't come out, but you can still fill it from the top. So I'm just going to get on now and put the holes in the shelf. So as you can see from that one, it's pretty much a perfect hole. You don't get any bad tear out on it. Right, as you can see there, I got my 2 holes. They're like handcuffs, aren't they, like the stocks? I got my 2 holes in there for the bird feeders to go through. I'm just going to start putting it all together now. Right, so we're going to start putting it together now. This is how I like to put it together, but you don't have to do it this way if you don't want to do it this way. You can do it any way you want to put it together. I'm going to start off. This is just a scrap piece, what I've put on, what I'm working off. This is the bottom tray, right at the bottom. And then you've got your side pieces, which go on the bottom, on the outer edge of this. So all we're going to do, put a little bead of glue like so. You don't have to be too fancy with it because it's only going outside anyway. Now I'm using a nail gun for this, an electric nailer. So you can either use hammering nails or an ear nailer if you've got an ear nailer, but I've got a. So all I'm going to do is put that on there like so. What you put on the screw out. Right, the next thing we're going to put in are these blocks, these spaces in the bottom. Just put a little bit of glue in the bottom to open stick. Right, as you can see there, I'll put the ends and the pieces on. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the ends on, or gables, or whatever you want to call them. So again, just going to put a little bead of glue. I'm saying not be too fancy with it, 'cause it's going outside anyway, so. Just going to put a little plump across here to bring the side pieces in. Right, so what I'm going to do now to put the middle shelf in, I'm going to measure 3 inches off each corner on up the ends here. I'm going to measure from there to there 3 inches, and then the bottom of that will sit at the 3 inches.
I'm just going to go around and put a little pencil mark on each corner at 3 inches. All I'm going to do is put a line on the outside there, and then I know which side of that line to nail to. I'm just going to line it up there, and I'll put a pin on one corner, like so, and I'm going to put a pin on this corner, like so. I'm just going to pin it all the way across now. Right, now we come to the roof. As you already know, I left these pieces a little bit long, and I wanted to get the measurement once I put it on there. So I'm going to mark from right from the top. I want an inch overhang from the top. So I'm going to do this to 5 1/4. That will give me my inch overhang right from the peak to over the edge. So I'm going to cut at 5 1/4.
Right then, all I've done there now is put this side of the roof on, and this is a fixed side on this roof. So I've just pinned it along there. You've got about 3/4 of an inch overhang on each end, and roughly an inch overhang on the eaves here. I just measured 4 inches from each end to put the hinges on. I got these hinges, the small ones, from Tool Station. It was about 49p for a pair. So I'm just going to pre-drill in the roof, in this part of the roof section now, and then fix the remaining screws in.
Don't want to go too tight with these screws, they're really soft wood. And the slot-headed screws as well. I absolutely hate those screws.
Right, so as you can see there now, you've got an opening lid on it. Right, so what I'm going to do now, just in the ends there, I've measured 2 inches, sorry, from the top, and I've just put a little cross. So what I'm going to do is pre-drill it. On either side, and I've just got some of these little eyelets. These was on offer in Lidl the other week. A full pack of them for, I think it was £2.99. You got quite a few in there, so I picked some up. And all you do with these is just screw them in, so far by hand, and then just get a screwdriver and wind them in. Just watching as you don't come through on the other side. just put your finger on the back of the wood, and then you can just start feeling the screw poking through. Same on this side. Just put your finger in the back and wind them in. Right, now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to fit the bird feeder. This one won't actually go through the hole because it's got the perching bit on it. So I'm just going to push that bit through, and the bottom comes out on this one. So then put the bottom in, put that through the hole, and then push the bottom, the perching bit. It is a bit fiddly to do, but some of them you will get what's not got the perching bit on, so there you go. Like I say, open and close the lid on it for refilling it. Just pull that up, put your seed in, and put your lid back on. Like so. Right. The little bit in the bottom, down there, because you've got the two platforms, that little bit in the bottom there, you can actually put mealworms and little grubs in there, so the little birds can go in and eat at their own content, like. But yeah, that's the bird feeder, bird feeding station, sorry, all finished. You just need some rope on, some chain to hang it up. I'm just going to give all this a sanding down, and we'll put some outdoor paint on it, garden paint. But that's it, that's the bird feeder. Those who follow my Instagram and Facebook will know that I have already put pictures of this on. But that's it there. Right then, there's the bird feeder, all finished. You can see you've got the fixed lid on one side. That's it from the end there. You've got your eyelets there to hang your chain on, or your rope or whatever. You look at it from there. You've got your lift up lid. Closes down nicely. And that's it there, all finished. Just needs sanding down and painting. If you've got any questions, please leave me a comment in the section down below. If you'd like to ask me anything about it, how heavy, it is quite heavy, so you will need something substantial to hang it on. I suppose you could put it on an existing bird table, or you could even stand it on a rockery or something. I suppose the birds will find it and they'll go in there anyway. But yeah, like I say, if you've got any questions you'd like to ask, please leave a comment in the section down below. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. See you again soon.